Welcome back. Second half is about to begin here at the Westwood campus in Township of Washington, New Jersey. We are all tied 7-7, Westwood and Mahwah. John Francola, how they score?
You know, in the first quarter, you had a 34-yard run touchdown by the Express Galloway, making it, and the extra point was good by number 8. And for the second half, you had an unusual touchdown as a fumble around the 2-yard line, and we're going to give it to number 72, Boostra, a 4-yard touchdown run. So this young man is going to be flying high. He doesn't even have to take the bus home today. He'll be flying on his wings to Mahwah. So it's 7-7 in the first half. Great football game, a lot of hitting, a lot of plays, great catches, and the cold weather is coming in.
Oh. The temperature, according to WCTV's Weather Bureau, at our studios is 47 degrees, very light. We just had a bulletin, a special alert. It dropped to 46 degrees. And there's Woody Hayes. I mean, there's Vito Campanelli.
Woody Hayes. There he is. Look at Mike coming across with his hands in his pocket.
Both teams are warming up, getting ready, and there he is.
Looks like he was
the Godfather
in Florida. He does look like the Godfather, doesn't he? The Don in Fairlawn.
He's a cross between Don Corleone and Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, that was a great movie. Wasn't that a great movie?
Which one?
My Cousin Vinny.
My favorite movie.
That is tremendous.
My favorite movie.
That was...
Ute! Don't start listening to these people.
Remember that? Ute! What are you doing in my courtroom? What are you talking about? You're in contempt. Put him in jail.
That was Herman Munster who played the right?
Fred Gwynn. What did you say? What did you say, boy? What I said?
2 Utes.
What's a Ute?
What's a Ute? Oh, how you doing? How's everything?
Great movie. We had one of the coaches from Billy Savino from Mahwah come in to say hello. Always nice to see him.
What a game. This is football, though. It's got to be in the 40s.
John's still talking about off camera while you weren't listening. My cousin Vinny has us all laughing
what
up
a
here.
fantastic movie. I have the DVD. I'll sit in the cold, 0 degree in the Poconos and watch it.
Saunders whacks it downfield. Paul has it. He's got a lot of runs in him. He could break it. This young man has broken a couple of long touchdown runs for Mahwah. He gets it up to the 40-yard line. Pretty good field position.
Look at it, pick him up.
Yeah, he would have had a lot more if it wasn't for number 12, Zach Bellion there, keeping contained, forced it back inside.
That was Jarius Paul. He had 1 touchdown for 61 yards this year. Here's your cheerleader. They now have their jackets on. It's cold out there.
Guys, let's see if Mahwah wants to make a commitment to the run game here. Try to wear Westwood down.
Look, the formation looks that way. Inside to the fullback.
Askew. And he stays on his feet and picks up about 3 hard yards.
Tough runner. Very tough runner.
Tackle by 51. I think that's Napoli, I believe. Yeah, Nick Napoli, number 51.
Coming into this game, Askew had 622 yards rushing. He's got a lot more today to add on to that. 4 touchdowns. He's 5'7", 190 pounds.
Like a
and he plays
ball.
linebacker.
Like a bowling ball.
And you know those cards you're reading, each one of the players actually put them together for you. And this was given to us by Jeff Remo, the head coach.
Oh, yeah. You made me sound good. You have to tell him.
Oh, that's all right. The kids are great.
No, that's great. Here goes a pitch out. Askew, and he is
job. What a play by. Look at this young man. Number 51 gets another tackle. Nick Napoli.
A junior. So 3rd down and 7 yards to go for the T-Birds of Mahwah. Just the start of things here in the 3rd quarter. 7-7.
And I always like to see after the first half after what the coaches, the adjustment to see how the teams come out.
Well,
And right now the defense is playing.
You see the adjustment Westwood's made already against that power set. They're slanting. Here comes
Oh, that's great.
Beautiful.
Riley knocked it down as he came off the edge on a blitz from the outside.
When they line up in that power set, Westwood is slanting to the power. That's
But
an
that
adjustment.
was great. And they blitzed on that play,
Yep.
and they were going to have a screen. And your thought when you go into it, raise your hands.
Always get your
and
hands
a lot
up.
of times you're going to knock the ball down.
Just what the doctor ordered for Westwood coming out at halftime. Forcing a 3 and out.
Great 3 downs. How about another pass here?
So
I don't know about that.
Jason Stepp, does he do another one?
Oh, you got to be careful. You got to protect it.
No, well, you're on a 43. No, he's punting.
Kick is high. It's going to come down and bounce. And Galloway lets it roll to the 20, inside the 20, and will die at the 17-yard line, where Westwood will take over the first time in the first half. We are all tied 7-7 with 10 minutes, 19 seconds to go. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey.
Yeah,
Holt comes out to the left.
that's definitely Jeff, I believe. That's Jeff Remo.
Borgensen is way out to the right. Kamalani hands to Galloway, stops, cuts inside, falls forward, maybe a yard.
That was
no
forced.
gain.
That was
gain.
forced back inside. Looks like the outside linebacker. If I can make out the number 42.
The inside linebacker?
Yeah. Or 49. I'm sorry.
49,
Brian
49, pushy. And he's not a pushy person,
Not a
he's
pushover. Pushy.
No.
He's not pushy, he's not a pushover.
Does a nice job, number 49. He's the outside linebacker, one of the outside linebackers.
Kamalani under center. Wants to throw, steps up, fires hard downfield, intended for Hall, overthrows him, incomplete, going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Trying to run a crossover there. Trying to cross the 2 receivers. They almost bumped into each other. They got to make sure they're at different depths when they run that pattern.
I love the way number 15, Carmelani, stepped up as the tacklers were approaching him. Had great view, a little bit overthrown.
This is a big play here for Westwood because if they don't make it, they're going to have to punt them, and Mahwah should get very good field position somewhere midfield. And you don't want to play on a half a field.
Yeah, this is critical. First critical set in the second half.
Bellion is way out to the left.
They're coming to
along with Galway. It looks like there's going to be a blitz on the outside.
Yeah, they're coming.
On the top. Here he comes. Intercepted. Right to Herman. And Herman falls to the 15-yard line. And they were blitzed. And Kamalani didn't see the Herman. He threw the ball right to him, and the ball's at the 15-yard line. A big turnover for Mahwah.
Yeah, that time Mahwah came off the edge with the outside linebacker blitz, which means Herman is now in man-to-man with the receiver, and he threw it to him.
He did it perfect. He was watching the play, intercepted, and now they're knocking on the door at about the 16-yard line.
15-yard line. We have Herman now. Askew moves up to his right, even with him. Fakes. Herman looking downfield, still looking. And he's pushed out of bounds by Bellion.
They were very lucky, guys, not to get a holding penalty there.
A lot of people are screaming.
That was Hopkins that knocked him out of bounds.
Gain of about 3 yards, but young man, number 2, Zach Herman, did a nice job rolling out, looking and waiting, and he gained 2 yards.
Well, he didn't throw he didn't throw a bad pass. He hung on to the ball.
Hey, you live to play another play.
That's it. And you picked up 3 yards.
Power formation here, guys. Looks like a pistol set, formation.
Askew banks off one man, banks off another, and gets close to the goal line.
Yeah, that first down on a 5. Here's the last interception. A nice fake inside as the Thunderbirds were blitzing. Now he steps up. Carmelani steps up.
I think that's the play before.
That was the other play.
Right.
Yeah, that was the play to number 1. And it was overthrown, but he stepped up.
Yeah. That time, Brandon Gallagher, the sophomore, had him for no gain and just slipped right through his arms. It brings up a 1st and goal.
First and goal. Ball's about the 2. There's Askew. He's right in the center, and he is hit.
I can see somebody was trying to punch the ball out of the.
See Saunders on the pile again. 20, looks like 25. Riley
Riley is there, and I'm waiting.
And Napoli on the bottom
Napoli,
of
And
yeah.
11. And
Matt
11.
Rivera.
Matt Rivera.
It's a great thing when we have to mention 4 or 5 names at the ball on every tackle. That tells you they're running to the ball today.
it. Ball's on the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 5. Westwood's got to try to hold him here.
Well, you know, it's a key situation. You're also in field goal range.
Rosar's out to the left. The rest of the team is relatively tight.
Oh, this movement.
There's some movement.
That was a little dance step.
Let's
All
watch
right,
the interception and the
let's
blitzing.
watch.
See
Look at
number
what-
See,
1 come
yeah,
off
that's
the
their
edge.
big guy, Anthony Walker.
And you see the safety matchup
And-
on number 4 right there.
And, of course, number 2 there, Herman, was watching where the ball was, just slid over, and the interception. So this is the blitz was the key.
That's got to be a side adjustment from the young receiver, too, number 4. He's got to realize that they're blitzing off the edge, and he's got to turn his head around.
Those are reads. Wong
And
is
that's
in
just-
motion to the left. Herman's looking. He's looking for Wong out there. Now he throws on field, overthrows.
Great coverage downfield, 21, Santiago.
You also had Galloway, number 5. You got
Saunders, Galloway.
Galloway.
Looking
and
for
Borgensen.
pass was intended for Greg Rosar.
Tell you what, been very impressed with Westwood's defense so far. Last week left a lot to be desired. So far this week, so far so good. Love to hold them to a field goal attempt right here.
Absolutely. A great after adjustments made at halftime.
3rd
You know,
and 10 now.
And you got to stop him right here. This is important for the Cardinals.
3rd and goal. The ball is on the 10-yard line.
Going to see some kind
Herman
of
power
calling
here.
signals. Oh, power. Askew's in back of him. Fake to Askew. He's looking. He's looking. Looking for Askew. Herman wants to run now. And he is tackled by
Karlstrom and Napoli and Saunders and there's 3 of them.
That's it.
We got them all 3.
Tell you what, that's textbook defense. Great coverage. That's
And here's
what,
your field goal,
That's
right?
what we call a coverage sack.
No one was open. No
Here's your
one was
field
open.
goal, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be 25 yards for the lead.
From the right hash.
Fregoletti will try.
Rigoletti. That just sounds like a singer.
Rocco will hold. Snap, down, kick, high.
It's
Oh,
good.
that's
Oh,
a
this
good
is a
kick.
good one.
Whoa, he kicked it very well. Oh, he knocks it through, and with 7 minutes, 5 seconds to go, Mahwah takes a 10-7 lead over Westwood. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Oh, we have the VFW jacket of Vito Trouse.
The one, the only Vito Trouse.
Now, you know, was he my father? I was trying to figure this out. I know during the war he was a prisoner of war.
He's your father.
Mio papa.
As Saunders gets across the 25-yard line, and we're going to have is there a DNA test we can have? Somebody along the line here on a program here said we're going to call Maury Povich and have you there. You know.
I love it. So we have a 3-point game, 10-7, you know, and that was a moral victory by the Cardinal defense as we were clowning around with Vito Trouse and being Mio Papa.
Those people on the air caught us in between one of our breaks fooling around. 1st and 10 now for Westwood. Kamalani calling signals. Kamalani looking now. Throws it down here for Morganson. And there's a fight for it. We're going to say
Should be an on offense.
It
Should be
should be.
simultaneous
they're fighting
catch.
for the ball. If it's simultaneous, it goes Westwood. Rozar took the ball away.
Prime time Rozar.
We're going to have to see that again.
Well, I think this is going to be,
Well, half the crowd loves it, half the crowd doesn't like it. The ball was up. Both the kids went up for the ball. and Greg Rosar came down with it.
Well, you know, the referee has to see where the ball is at the end, so he's looking for who's got possession, and at that point when they called it, primetime Rosar.
Looked like the Seattle Seahawks game.
Yeah.
That's Green Bay right there.
We'll have to see that again.
Soria is on motion. Askew is brought back after a pickup of about a yard. Let's see that replay again.
Just watch as the number 15, Carmelani, goes back to throw the ball, and he's got a route by number 4, Borgensen.
I think it was thrown a little bit to the inside. He should have got it over the outside
But
shoulder.
watch now. They both go up. Now, the key is whoever, now they're tumbling around. Now, the bottom line is the referee has to go and see who's got possession of the ball. As 24 Prime, you see him pulling up now. He's put. If both people have the ball, then it goes to the offense.
Askew right up the middle, still on his feet, and gets to the 40-yard line, 39-yard line.
And looks
Robert
like
Askew.
Number 25 for Kevin Riley. You can see that at this point, they both have it.
You see what happens with Rosar? He gets on top of him. And
Yeah,
the
and now
leverage on
pulls
top,
it off.
And he pulls it off.
Yeah. You can, right there, he's
See his
pulling it
feet?
off.
He's using his feet where Borgensen can't get the feet.
And the referees are trying to see where the ball is, and down. He's still looking, see for the ball, and he just was too strong. Prime time took the ball away.
1st and 10.
Second interception by Prime time.
Herman throws incomplete.
That's the old tip drill.
On that last play, just to go over, I think when Rosar was on top of him, he had the
leverage.
The leverage, Jimmy, with his legs to
sure.
stand up and pull the ball up. Where Borgensen was down and he didn't have that leverage, and he may have lost the ball on the bottom of that.
That's probably the most difficult call there is.
That's a tough call.
That's a tough call.
And that's the one with the hat is Jeff Remo. He likes warm weather.
Rocker on the right.
Boy, this defense is really doing a nice job.
Look at that, 4 guys on him.
And pushes him back. That was Riley at the beginning.
Yeah,
Colstrom, Riley, Napoli, they're all there.
That slant and stunting inside is really giving Mahwah fits here.
Colstrom, Riley, Napoli.
This is what a crowd here tonight.
You know, the greatest thing that happened when they built this field, on Friday Night Football, they always have a
Nice
SRO crowd.
This is a big play here for Westwood.
Let's check.
3rd and 10.
Let's check the seams, guys. 4 receivers. Let's check the seam
A
route.
blitz. Throw downfield. And it's caught. Takes it away. Goes to the goal line.
Touchdown.
I believe he's in. Rosar.
39 yards.
Greg Rosar on a 3rd and 10. And that's been Achilles' heel for Westwood over the last 3 or 4 weeks, where they've been giving up long plays on 3rd and 4th down. As Rosar catches Herman's pass down the far sideline.
Yeah, they just ran 4 vertical, 4 takeoff routes. They hit the outside man. He got by, looked like it got by number 21, Anthony Santiago. Good throw, good catch. And
You have to keep an eye on the ball, as they say. Great throw by number 2.
What a nice
Herman.
throw. What a kick.
Look at the kicker. He's a kicker.
Wow. That ball, he can kick from about 30 yards if he wants. So, Mahwah, after Rosar was instrumental in getting the interception, and then he caps it off with a long touchdown run on a 3rd and long. Let's watch that touchdown again.
You can watch his throw. You can see the rat on the outside as Santiago is guarding him. It's about a yard ahead. Now watch. He should be turning to see the ball. He just lately turns, but Rosar makes a great catch, crossing the field out.
Good move.
Moved away from a tackler, and now he's looking. He says, I'm going in for a score. My name is Primetime Rosar.
The thing is, guys, when you look back, you can't slow down. He slowed down. He stopped when he turned and let the receiver find him. That's a nice throw, though. Great. I'm very impressed by this one-year senior quarterback so far.
He did very well,
Mr.
Herman. But again, that whole series was set up by Rosar, taking the ball away from Borgensen on a long pass. Both kids went for the ball and then making that great catch and breaking away from would-be tackler, bringing it into the end zone, gives Mahwah a 2-point lead as Galloway brings the ball up to the 25-yard line. Westwood will take over. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. They trail now 17-7 at 17 unanswered points by Mahwah over Westwood. Kamalani calling signals. Kamalani has now. He will run up the middle. He'll have some room here. And he falls across the 30-yard line to about the 31. Pickup of about 5. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, let's see if Westwood is now able to spread it and try to take shots to get people out of the box. We mentioned earlier Carmelani, a very good running quarterback. Use him almost like a tailback and let the fullback lead through.
You need to score a touchdown here in this quarter.
Yep.
So you make it, say, about a 3-4 point difference.
And you don't have to hit a 60-yarder.
No.
Maybe 9 if you want it, but you just get some yards, move those markers.
Get a few first downs.
Right. Here is Galloway. And again, they bottling him up tonight, really.
Well, that's the #1 runner, and they keep watching him. I bet you the middle linebackers is shadow boxing him everywhere he goes.
Well, the challenge is, as a defense, is not to take a lot of people out of the box. And as an offense, you want to take people out of the box.
Yeah.
So, you get caught in that in between. The only way to get people out of the box is to show them that we can throw the ball.
And for people that don't know what we're talking about in the box, 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, and you bring everybody up, and that's when you got to have an audible and try to hit one of your outside receivers.
Right.
Timeout on the field. When we come back, 17-7, Mahwah leads. Westwood will look at a 3rd and 3 with 3 minutes, 34 seconds to go. This could be a very, 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 very big play for Westwood. We're all shaking our heads up here. 3rd and 3 for Westwood. Kamalani calling signals. Long count. He's going to run with it. He pitches outside. And
Short.
It's going to be about
4th down. And Westwood's going to have to punt. The ball went to the far side, which is the short side. And it was a pitch back to Galloway, and he's going to come up about 2 yards short, maybe a yard short now.
Yard short. And number 8 is in the game, and he's usually the punter, Smith, and his name is Smith.
Yeah, it is Mr. Smith.
It is Mr. Smith.
You know, we never found out.
His name was Giovanni.
Giovanni something.
Giovanni Pastavazou.
We had a kid last week. We didn't have a number for Cliffside
Giovanni
Park.
was his first name.
And
Giovanni
we didn't know what his name was.
Giovanni Santos.
It's a fake.
Fake, and he got
it. Good, he got it.
Oh.
Santiago dives over the 35-yard line, and Westwood takes over.
Oh, gambler. Roll those dice.
You talk about a make-or-break type game, a signature win. That's sometimes you have to take a shot.
It's important. You're right. Sometimes you got to take those gambles. Deep in your own territory, you need a yard. You got 2.5. Now you got some momentum. Let's see if you can capitalize on the momentum.
Gambler.
Yeah, the Campanelli's gambling on 4th down. That's a shock. Here comes Kamalani. He's not going anywhere, as he is going to lose 3 yards.
Oh!
And boy, he is pummeled.
Yeah, that play was meant to go off tackle, almost the quarterback power. That time he bounced it outside to an unblocked man, and would help with our big tackle there.
Yep. Mike Hogan made the stop from the defensive end position. Yep. He's a play. He's him and, of course, number 1, Anthony Walker, are the key players on defense. He's one of the captains, Hogan. So you're looking
second and 15. Kamalani now throws out here to Hull. Hull breaks the tackle and gets to about the 40-yard line, going to bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, simple hitch out there to Hull. Made the catch, put a move to the inside, showed an inside shoulder, bounced it outside, picked up another couple yards, brings up a manageable 3rd and about 7.5.
But so, that was an excellent throw. Safe throw.
3rd down and 7 yards to go. Kamalani calling signals. Westwood is down by 10. We have 1:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Craig is calling signals. A blitz coming up the middle. It's picked up. It's tipped. The ball was tipped, and it was intended for Borgensen.
Man, he got hit. Carmelani again.
That was 55, I believe.
Yeah, they brought pressure.
Hogan
came unblocked. Really hit him.
Now you're looking at 4th and about 7.
And you don't think they're going to fake this here at 4th
No,
and 7?
I think you give you a more manageable position. You could punt and hope to pin him inside their 30 and play some good defense to get the ball back.
Got to be careful of number 28, Jarius Paul. He has anytime he puts his hands on the ball, no matter where he is on the field, he can run it through. Smith kicks a nice one. Nice bump by Smith. Paul eludes one. There goes Paul. He's going far on the far sideline.
Santiago's got a
and he's got him.
Great,
knocked down at the 23-yard line by Santiago.
That's just great positional coverage there. Santiago, he's the contained man on the opposite side of the field, did not let someone outside him. That's great positioning.
I thought he was going to move in, but he did stay outside and made a great tackle.
That was a great pump by Smith. He kicked the ball almost inside the hash mark, inside the numbers. So that's what you want to do. You want to keep the ball as far to the sideline as possible. 48 seconds to go, 17-7. Mahwah leads. Herman calling signals.
Look at it.
There goes Askew. And he's dropped. That's a good hard tackle by Borgenson. Borgenson's a pretty good tackler.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, very impressed, John, with their tackling in the secondary tonight.
But you know, if you tackle high on Askew, he's going to go for a touchdown.
Jeff Freeman, what a nice crowd here today. Those are the coaches on the roof.
You can tell from their jacket.
Best seat in the house.
That's a great seat up there. It's a little chilly.
And this is a nice 2nd down and 3.
This is a great crowd here tonight.
Mahwah going to be content to run the clock out, 3rd quarter.
That will be it. That'll do it, absolutely. So Coach Remo runs the 3rd quarter out. We have played 3 quarters here at Westwood High School. It's 17-7. Mahwah over Westwood. This is Charlotte on the roof.
Charlotte's Webb.
She is one of the youngsters from Mrs. Lazarski's film club. There we go.
Nice glasses. I like those glasses.
Yeah.
Cardinals would like to take this opportunity.